BIM is just 3D modeling. BIM is too expensive. BIM slows down your workflow. Ever heard any of these? In this video, we are diving into 5 of the most common myths about BIM and bursting them one by one with real context and clarity. So let's get started. Myth number 1. BIM is just 3D modeling. So BIM isn't just about drawing things in 3 dimensions. While 3D models are probably the most visible and the obvious output that you see out of a BIM workflow, but they're just tip of the iceberg. In fact, the modeling part of building information modeling can be a bit of a distraction. BIM is not just about creating visual representation of physical objects, it's about collaboration, about building and managing the rich digital information that includes not just your drawings, but meaningful information that everyone on the project can rely on. So whether it's architects, structural engineers, or MEP engineers, or your contractors, everyone works off the same set of coordinated information, which reduces errors, prevents clashes, and allow for more confident and data-driven decisions. The power of BIM lies in how that shared information drives smarter coordination, not just how good the model looks. So in short, BIM is the structured, I would say, purposeful management of the information throughout the life of the building. If you're only thinking in terms of 3D, you're missing out, I would say, 90% of the true power of BIM. Myth number 2. BIM takes too much time and slows down your productivity. Let's be honest, any process that changes your conventional way people work is going to take time. BIM is no different. It needs planning, scoping, implementation, and yes, a little bit of patience. So compared to your traditional methods, BIM often front loads the effort. That means more time spent early in the project creating accurate models and well-organized informations. This can feel like extra work at first, especially for teams that aren't used to it. But that early investment pays off later, big time. With BIM, teams encounter fewer surprises during construction, avoid rework, reduces delays, and have better control over cost and schedule. BIM also isn't the first shift the industry has seen. Just like we once moved from pen and paper to CAD, BIM is simply the next step in that process or in that evolution. One day BIM will just be how we work, and the time you invest now, I think it'll feel like the smarter decision you made. Myth number 3, BIM is too expensive. So this myth probably may stop a lot of companies from even giving BIM a shot. Well, it's true, adopting BIM comes with upfront cost, software licenses, training, hardware upgrades, workflow adjustments. It can feel like a big ask, especially for smaller firms. But here's what's often missed. The long-term savings far outweigh the initial spend. BIM enables better accuracy in planning, which leads to fewer errors, which I've already mentioned, fewer clashes, and much less rework. You can make data-driven decisions instead of a guesswork. You can manage quantities more precisely, simulate construction sequences, and avoid site-related chaos. Most importantly, BIM reduces risk, and when the risk goes down, your waste and your cost also goes down. Well, BIM is an investment, not an expense. The return shows up in every phase, from streamlined design, smoother construction, to more efficient operations. So instead of asking, can we afford BIM, maybe ask, can we afford not to? Now coming to myth number 4, BIM is only for the design phase. A lot of people still think BIM is something you can only use during design for generating drawings and maybe running a few clash check. But BIM's value extends across the entire project lifecycle. During pre-construction, it supports feasibility studies, site analysis, and early planning. And during design, it enables real-time collaboration, visualization, performance analysis, and coordination across disciplines. In the construction phase, it becomes a tool for sequencing, logistics, procurement planning, safety management, and quality control. Think of 4D simulation, automated quantity takeoff, even your field integration. And BIM's value doesn't stop after handover. In operations, it becomes the backbone of facility management, enabling maintenance schedule, tracking of assets, space utilization, energy efficiency, and repair planning. Even during a building's end of life, whether it's renovation, retrofitting, or demolition, BIM provides accurate as-built data that makes decision making safer and more cost-effective. So in short, the most successful BIM implementation are the ones that think beyond design and plan for lifecycle usage from day one. Last but not the least, myth number 5, BIM is just a software. So this one by far is the most common myth out there. So I've heard it hundreds of times. We've implemented BIM, we bought Revit. But here's the truth, BIM is not a software. Not Revit, not ArchiCAD, not Navisworks, not Tekla or any such tool. Those are tools. BIM is the methodology, the structured approach behind how we use those tools. True BIM integrates tools, people, and processes. It's about how information is generated, managed, and shared across every phase of the project. BIM is a shift in mindset. It forces us to think not just about geometry, but about data and how that data drives quality, compliances, collaboration, and performances. And today, BIM is even more powerful. The possibilities are endless. It connects with virtual reality, augmented reality, Internet of Things, and even AI. This allows for real-time visualization, sensor integration, smart buildings, and predictive maintenance. So yes, BIM uses software, but don't confuse the tool with the method. Buying a guitar doesn't make you a musician, and buying Revit doesn't mean you're doing BIM. So the bottom line, BIM is not just a fancy way of modeling, it's a powerful methodology, a new way of working that, when properly understood and implemented, can transform how we design, build, and operate the facilities. Yes, it requires upfront planning. Yes, it challenges our traditional thinking, but the long-term rewards, they are worth every bit of the effort. So alright, on that note, we have come towards the end of the video. I thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.